Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a beautiful Saturday, enjoying the college football games. But I just want to take a moment to talk about the NFL games that will be happening tomorrow. So we got to go ahead and get the bets out as the NFL will kick off tomorrow with an early game between the Giants and the Panthers. You got to hold your nose on that one. But let's look at the best bets. So I got five bets, really kind of six, but five that I want to give out. So first one is 49ers versus Bucks, minus 6.5 49ers. And also I like the over 50.5 in that game as well. You can go either or both. I think I'm going to go with both. I also like the Chargers money line versus the Titans. I also like the Vikings minus 6 versus the Jazz. At some places it's up to 6.5. I don't know if I would take it at 6.5, but I like it at 6. Rams versus Miami minus 1.5. I'm on the Rams for that game as well, minus 1.5. And then Philly versus the Dallas Cowboys. I was leaning towards the spread, but I think I'm going to stick with Philly money line in this game. And now that I have all of the bets in place, I'm going to give you guys a quick explanation for each one. So 49ers versus the Bucks. I think 49ers coming off a bye, much healthier. Kyle Shanahan is one of the best coaches off a bye, and then the Bucks are really messed up at receiver. Although Baker is still dealing and Baker is playing at an MVP type level, I just think this will be a little bit too much for them. And I think the 49ers did this similar thing kind of last year. They went into the bye, they weren't playing well, came out of the bye healthy, and just went on a run. So I could see something similar happening right now. So I'm all over that Bucks game, that 49ers game. Chargers money line. I liked it when we were at 6.5 favorites. Then we bumped up to 7. Now we're at 7.5, and I haven't bet it yet, so I can't take the 7.5. I think we should win by double scores, but just to be on the safe side, I know the Titans going to come out, be feisty. We're on a 2-game winning streak. Sometimes when you start winning and you look ahead to the Bengals Sunday night football game, it could get a little dangerous there. So that's a lot of points to lay. So I'm just going to stick Chargers money line. Vikings minus 6 versus the Jazz. I have seen that it went up to 6.5. You guys could take it if you want. I'm not really fond of it, but if I can get it at 6, I'll take it. I just think they're going to start Mac Jones this week. They wasn't good with Trevor Lawrence. Defense is still bad. Vikings, very well coached. Sam Darnold still playing well. They getting Hawkinson in week 2 coming back. He played good the first week. I think he'll be even better this week. So I just see the Vikings putting a lot of points up. And then quarterbacks haven't had a lot of success against Brian Flores' defense. And I just don't see Mac Jones coming in and changing that. So I like the Vikings minus 6. If it gets up to 6.5, again, that's up to you. I probably still would take it. It's just, I don't know. I have to think about it. But Rams versus the Dolphins. Rams minus 1.5. I love it. A lot of money, like pro money, is coming in on Miami. But I still like the Rams in this spot. I mean, Miami has to fly from the east to the west coast. That's always tough for these teams. It is going to be good weather, so it's inside, so that benefits Miami. But Miami's offensive line is bad, and the Rams have a very good young defense who will get after Tua. And then also Tyreek Hill is not practicing today, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he's going to play, but it's something to look at. And then I just think the Rams are on a 3-game win streak, and they've gotten a lot healthier than they were in the early parts of the year. And they are a good team, good coach team, good quarterback play, good receivers. Offensive line is getting healthier, so I think they should take care of this and win that game. I think Miami is getting a little overvalued because of how they played with Buffalo, but I think that's a division game, so you kind of got to throw that out the window. And I think Rams will be able to take care of business pretty easily. And then Philly versus Cowboys. Like I said before, I was leaning towards the spread. I don't necessarily disagree with the spread, but I just know how Sirianni has done in the past this season, and for me, he always figures out a way to leave that back door open. Now, I think the Cowboys will be horrible without Dak. For sure, they were horrible with him. They will be worse without him. But I think there is a world where Philly may be up 14 or maybe, be up, 10 maybe, and then they will let Dallas cover their spread on the back door because they're not focused or some kind of stupid coaching mistake or something like that. And we've seen Dallas make these comebacks towards the end of the game to get the score within, striking distance, but ultimately the game really been over. So I could see something like that playing out. So I'm going to just stick with their money line. So those are my picks. 5 picks, like I said, basically 6 if you throw in the over on the point spread with the 49ers and the Bucks game. But that's what I like. Take what you don't. I mean, take what you like, fade what you don't. It's up to you. But I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. I am about to go to a church program, so I am definitely going to be praying that we go 5-5 today, or tomorrow. So guys, enjoy the rest of college football today. Enjoy the NFL games tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.